Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. So welcome back, all my ratty friends. How are we doing? Shall we find out? Shall we shuffle these up? Shall we pick three? Why not? Let's get it done. And of course, if you have been following this channel for the, I guess, however long, and you are finding it useful and it is resonating with you and it is something that you are enjoying, then do consider joining us on Patreon by following that link below. Just give it a click, pick one of your preferred packages or readings, and there we go. Job done. Every month you get a personalized reading just for you. Let's get this reading out of the way though, and we'll see what you guys have in store for you on a basic level. The other readings are very more intense and a little bit more involved and personal, let's say that. Anyway, let's stop there for the rat people. We'll take that one from the bottom, that one from the middle, that one from the top. What have we got? We have got two blacks and a white. Two blacks to sandwich that white in there. And of course, it always looks a little bit pessimistic, doom and gloom and negative when we see those two blacks. But as I've always tried to say, black isn't always an attack. White isn't always a right. What we are looking at is compatibility before anything else. And there's that snake card coming into play. The snake and the rat, they don't have much animosity. They are actually quite compatible, considering it's a rat and a snake. And you'd think predator prey, but it's not like that. The snake and the rat actually do get on quite well. Unfortunately, that snake is in the black, so we are looking at some sort of negativity that is sort of around you at the moment. However, that could be some negative karma, being the karmic card here. That could be some negative karma that is going to serve those around you that you're going to have to bear witness to and maybe have to put up with the aftermath, like a third party. For example, if your partner is in a negative place, maybe that's his negative karma. That's what he has to endure because that's what he deserves. However, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy for you. You're not just going to sit back and jump on the sunbed and lounge around and enjoy yourself, are you? Because you've now got to deal with that negative energy in your space, and that atmosphere is going to be compromised because of that. For example, the snake, of course, is there to inspire the thought process. You know, it's to get your mind thinking. And especially for rat people here, we're looking at the intuition. You're looking at your intuition and we're looking at your thinking processes. And I think we're being a little bit blocked here. You've got like a mental block. Something isn't happening. Something isn't working. You're not thinking about something that you should be thinking about, or you've overthought about something to the point where it's not necessarily the original thing that you needed to think about to begin with. Your mind is racing at like 100 miles an hour and you're very much struggling to keep up. The understanding or the comprehension of everything around you right now isn't looking very successful or indeed at all necessary. It's almost like you're questioning everything about this and what is happening within your sort of circumstances at the moment. The white dog's coming into play there now. That's a good positive card for you. I mean, that's a communicator card. It's from the talker triangle. So we are looking at a way to try and reach out. And that's what I think you're doing. You're trying to reach out. The rat and the dog, again, relatively compatible. There's no struggle for dominance there. They do get along to some degree, so it's not a bad card either compatibility wise. So we've got a positive card that's compatible, so we are looking at a good level of at least trying. You've got the intentions to try and fix this, to do better here. You are trying. You are thinking about it, and again, maybe you have overthought it to the point where it is irrelevant now, but you're trying to talk about it as well, which is good because it's the talking about it which is actually solving it better than the thinking about it. Talking about it and getting it off your chest and expressing it is a good thing. Express, do not suppress. That is your sort of mantra for this week. Because if you start to suppress things, you're going to start to get bitter, resentful, and frustrated with everything around you. You're going to lash out. You're going to take it out on people. You're going to get sharp-tongued. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see a pissed-off rat. I do think right now, as much as you're trying to fix things that are happening around you, whether it be in business, love, or whatever, friendship circles, family, the best bet that you can do is just keep busy to distract yourself. That's the best way to kind of work through this. I know you want to think over and think over and think over, and I know you want to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it, but sometimes it's a case of doing, action, getting stuff done. And okay, you might hit some glass ceilings, you might hit some hurdles and some sort of like boundaries that you can't get through, but at least you are making sort of that progress or that effort or have those intentions to actually get from this place that you're in to a better place, which is good. I don't think this has got much to do with family, though. I think this has probably got more to do with maybe a social circle and friendships. Potentially there has been a falling out with a friend. Potentially there is some distance now between you and a friend, and you're kind of regretting this, or you're feeling bad about it. You're almost like remorseful for it, like there was an argument that shouldn't have happened, and now you've overthought about it, and you're thinking to yourself, you don't even know the reason that you argued in the first place. So you're talking about it to other people, not necessarily the person that you had the argument with, and it has caused some sort of rift or some sort of hiccup within that social circle, potentially. And that is something that you are desperate to fix. There is something that you want to fix. There is something that you are trying to figure out how to fix it and how to go about it. Because it's not always that easy. We can see the broken pieces, we can see it all over the floor, but where to actually start, that can sometimes take time as we're looking at it, especially as when we look at it, it's causing us to get even more confused or getting us anxious and uncomfortable by looking at all the broken pieces on the floor and not knowing which piece to pick up first. But you're going to have to pick a piece. Pick a piece and get things done. Get things done. There's a doer card there basically to back you up and say you need to get this stuff done. And that's okay, because that is a monkey card and you are a rat person, and those two, rat and monkey, are very, very compatible. Same triangle of doers. As I say, getting stuff done. That monkey, however, is suggesting that potentially this isn't necessarily something that you can fix. So maybe you just need to focus on you. And maybe it is okay for you to be a little bit selfish. Maybe that's where this stems from. Somebody called you selfish, or somebody implied that you were selfish. And then maybe you tried your best to prove them wrong by not being selfish, by being a people pleaser and overdoing it. When really, it's okay to be selfish sometimes. You're allowed to be selfish sometimes. You don't necessarily have to do what everybody else wants you to do all the time. Sometimes being selfish is the only option for our own self-good and our own self-care. And that's what that is. It's self-care. That's what that monkey represents. Self-care, looking after ourselves, making sure that we are okay, taking care of the things that we want to take care of that are going to, help us in the long run. As I say as well, that rat and the monkey are very good friends. They produce quite a lot of, good sort of doer energy when they come together. A rat being a pre-planner and that monkey being sort of a tinkerer. They can come together and they can execute master plans together. Very clever minds working together with a strong work ethic. But if you're not putting if you're not putting that work into yourself, if you're not, trying to achieve things that are for you and to better you, then you're not going to be able to utilize your own strengths. You're not going to be able to improve yourself. And this is a great opportunity to improve, because you need to take that criticism, you need to take what is thrown at you, you need to take that sort of negativity, and you need to churn it up, and you need to mix it around, and you need to convert it into positive energy. And I think the only way you're going to do that is with a state of mind, by concentrating on you, by doing things that you want to do, things that you love, and things that are going to make you happy. Forget everybody else. If they don't like it, they don't like it. But if they're going to accuse you of being selfish, then surely we should hold up the mirror and we should say, well, actually, aren't you being selfish by expecting me to stop looking after myself? Because that's what you need to do. You need to make sure that you are okay and that you are looking after yourself, my lovely ratty person, okay? Especially this week. And we'll find out how you get on with that, won't we? When we come back next week and see what the cards are reading for you then. I will be in a video next with a reading for those born in the year of the ox. So if you're interested in that, I will see you over there. If not, no worries. I'll just see you in a video next time when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the rat. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.